It's not moving. I don't know why. That will have to do for now. Who just took damage?
I did. It's fine.
Oh, you're back. Do we have not have war?
No.
Good thing you can filter stuff. Hey, use one live. Hey, it's pretty much daytime. I'm gonna go find some sheep.
You just went live?
It is not daytime.
No, it's not. I don't know why I just said that.
There's what now?
Trying to find sheep. Oh, what? It just turned daytime.
Oh, I got out of bed.
What is this? This is a black sheep with white eyes. Got a demon sheep. Or demon pig, I mean. Demon pig. Demon pig. Where are all the sheep?
Couldn't tell you.
I've seen pigs. Probably shouldn't be sprinting and jumping. Driftwood log. What was that? Pillager murmur. Dude, I'm not seeing a single sheep. What are you? Penguin. Okay, well, you wanna go and start streaming or?
That's I'm getting that all up and running right now. I've already got my starting soon up there.
I should probably. I need to create a starting soon.
Super easy.
Yeah, I know. I literally
Thankfully.
created. I created a stream is ended and be right back during stream last night.
It's super easy to make.
I just need to find an image from Google.
Why not commission someone who follows you?
Hmm?
Why not let your followers?
Followers.
Make it for you.
You want to make one for me?
No, I'm saying why not have one of your followers?
Don't have followers.
You got some, but most of them are just like friends like us.
Yeah, it's mostly just all of us.
I have candles.
Yeah, I don't know how to make candles. I saw that. I need to.
Use tallow. Or beeswax.
There, I'm up and running.
I'll be right back.
Probably make some stairs for them.
I need to make. I need to go to Google.
Alright, I am actually going to go for a little bit because I need to eat.
Okay, go eat.
Alright.
Oh, we can make stuff for like roofs and everything now too. Nice.
What was that noise?
That was the stonecutter.
Alright, I'll be back.
Okay. Right, I need a whole bunch of stairs for this. I can't stand that. There. That makes it easy to get down and up. Oh, I actually it's the ceiling part. There we go. Just part. Okay. There. What am I gonna do? Yes, I was gonna get the waypoint stuff started. What did I need to get the waypoint? I need obsidian, obviously. And some ender pearls. And purple dye. Huh? What's that? No. Go back. Forward. That. That. Ha. That. Oh, petal on mushroom. Lavender. That. Damn. Oh, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, that's it.
I like that how you have to. Listen, alright, you have to reconnect the remote control every time for Streamlabs.
Sometimes you do. Sometimes it didn't let me, but it may be for some of the recent updates that it's making me do it every time. Because there was a good span at one point in time where I didn't have to keep reconnecting it. It stayed connected. It's the grave. It's so weird being under the water. Sounds like you're actually under the water.
Really?
I got bad flashbacks.
What?
I'm not one for water. So I don't like being underwater or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, not
me set up
pleasant signs.
stream. Are we gonna wait for him, or have you already started?
I've already started.
Are you showing?
I'm live, yeah.
Is it just saying starting soon, or?
No, I have to go going.
Oh.
I'm back. I came back to sit down and I have my food next to me, so I'll good to go. Come on, mommy. Or the husk, as you call it. Oh, lava? Yes, it is. Okay. Well, I don't know it. I guess every town will have its own waypoint, so it's easy to travel around. You just have to know what name is what.
There we go. Oh, I've been idle for too long.
No biggie. I'm still in here, so therefore the server's still up.
Yeah, I think there's like a 5-minute thing before the server shuts down.
Yep, after no one's in here.
Yeah.
Oh, they're a town.
You shut up. Jesus Christ.
Where would I post a link?
The link. What link?
For the multi-stream? Did I just put in links on your server?
You
I
can.
have multi.
I don't think this one has. Waypoint? Oh, there it is. Oh, it had 2. I can see how much it's chugging right now. I'm in the village. I can harvest the waystones. Alright, I have me a waystone. And there's another desert temple. Shit. That could have been very bad. Ooh, I want that.
Where are you?
Desert temple?
The one near us or away from us?
Away from us. I found another one.
Nice. Okay, I'm at the base. I just went live.
Nice.
So,
have two. Oh, I can only have one necklace.
How do I get to you?
It's a long way to go to get to me.
Is there no waypoint or whatever I can use?
All I do is I went towards the way that towards the first desert temple, and I kept going that same direction.
Let me see if I can find some food real quick.
I'm gonna have to warp back anyway because my inventory's full.
Do you have to be another warp in order to warp?
What?
That go blue.
Hello, everyone.
That
How's it going?
the rest of this day. Black Lotus. Golden apple. I can get that out of that. There.
So Doc, can your stream hear me?
Probably.
I got to run. I'm gonna get him up. See you guys later.
Okay.
Okay. See you on his stream.
Bounce, bounce, bounce. Let's see, get down to the mainland. There we go. Ooh, look at all these mobs. Don't get me.
Disavow.
I survived.
I will still hear you. I will survive. No matter how you
Oh. I would like to put this inside the house. There. There. Nice, I can name them. So if I go here. That is super handy. Nice. Alright, well that's handy. That'll need. Now I just need to get covered the mine. Pretty diamond. Not really do that. This test is fine. Alright. You don't need to what else do? Silver, I need to do lead. Lead first after these. Let's go here. Yeah, that's fine. Steel. It's steel. We haven't found any steel yet. see how to make the steel. Okay, just find it. Shit. Get out. That'll save me a little bit. Fix that in a hurry. Tribute to watch me jump all the way down and not take damage from high places. Obsidian. Craft it though. Mine it yet. stone. I don't want you. Blood lava monsters. I tried to get in lava. Awesome. Heal up. Get to it. Alright, get some crystals.
Wow, it finally loaded!
Oh jeez.
Oh, God.
What finally loaded?
The mod pack.
It's been so long. I have no idea who's even talking right now.
Oop, I don't want that there. Someone else has been over this way. Nope. Without torches. Oh, some redstone. Redstone's handy. Redstone also means potential diamonds nearby.
I managed to mute myself right before I released a thunderous sneeze. Unfortunately, I was not able to save my mute button, mute and volume control button.
Now, is it multiplayer that I click on?
Yeah. And do you just copy and paste the server link?
Why did they put this in this game?
But what?
Sick of seeing this. I'm sick of seeing this. I know it happened. I don't need to be reminded of it. The Black Lives Matter thing.
Oh, yeah, I hate that.
Don't want to see this. I'm sick of seeing it on the news. It needs to be
It's-
dealt with. I know that, but it's so fucking stupid.
It's just one of those things that I think they're obligated to post, that they have to share in there as advertisement to make things so they can get funded for the actual mod or doing the mod pack. That's the only thing I can think of. But it only shows up once, so.
I mean, I've seen other videos that can be so enraged my blood pressure shot through them. Okay, why can't I copy and paste?
Control C,
A copy.
Control V.
I'll see. Alright. No. Is the link in Discord?
Yeah, it should be pinned. But I have it as IP, you have the double dot, and then the server name.
Where is it at?
Should be pinned at the very top.
But is it in your server?
Nope, in this one.
Okay. Which channel?
I had it in the text mute one. Or the text chat. Why are you
Voice
following
chat
me?
Voice chat text, is that it?
Should be. If not, he had it in the general.
I don't see a general.
Well, the line then
Is-
is the general.
Shoot.
Here, I'll just send it to you direct.
Okay.
Be easier. Oh, it's gonna be a pain. I don't have my rabbit shoes no more.
If you catch it, you can go on my Facebook and catch what I caught the other day. Look at it. It made me so angry that I'm like, needed to stop. That's the reason why I stay away from freaking social media, period, for a long extended amount of time, because I get so stressed out over the stuff I see.
Oh, me too. Well, I don't go on social media really at all.
I mean, I rarely go on. I go in and check, birthdays
Fire!
and stuff. You know, where like I said, my brother's out of state. My brother lives out of state. I have, my daughter lives out of state. My best friend, two of my best friends live out of state. So it's like, if I can't get a hold of them by text, and do it that way. But man,
I'm tempted to get rid of my Facebook entirely. Like, I don't do anything on there, and all I see is a bunch of shit I don't want to look at.
well, I mean, I would say just be like me. Just, number one, I don't allow drama on my Facebook. The moment it daggum comes, it's like, I address it, I delete what needs to be done, and if the person that no longer wants to comply, then I unfriend them. That's the way I do it. Don't deal with that shit.
Well, I don't really have family on my Facebook, I don't really put that many friends on there.
Well, I got you.
I don't have many friends on there. I
Facebook,
mostly just have family on it.
I think I got about 800.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah, I've talked to a lot of folks over the last 1 year over the internet, and most of those are internet friends that I have, like you and others. I mean, I and people I went to high school with, people I've met people I've worked with. There's just so many folks. Plus my friends from high school that I'm still friends with now. And then, of course, the majority of it is my family. Like, my daughter has a Facebook. My son has a Facebook.
Well, most of my family have Facebook, but I just don't do anything on mine at all. It just sits there and gets spammed with memes.
Oh, okay. You said you direct message that.
I did.
So, my Facebook, I don't do anything really.
Facebook's getting really boring lately anyway. There's nothing on there besides like people spreading drama lately.
Well, I noticed that somebody said that about. Hold on. Somebody said that about Twitter. That it looked like Twitter was starting to look like Facebook.
Yeah, I can see it.
I'm just sitting here going, why can't people, we're supposed to all be, but I think, okay, I'm half and half on it. Social media is good, when it comes to keeping up with family members that are out of state, out of country, whatever, if, cell phone service isn't that great or something or whatever, but there's a bad side of it when everybody on the damn planet decides they're going to stick their fucking nose in your damn business and try telling you how to run it.
That's life right there.
That's my fucking problem.
Those
is my
people,
fucking problem.
You just delete and block those people. That's what I would do.
Oh, I've learned to stay away from certain posts because I used to get into arguments with folks all the time.
Yeah, so does the wife.
I learned to stay away because
there's certain posts
not
that she sees, like she's like, I can't do it. I have to get away from this post. And other times, like, I have to say something. I have to put out the right information because they're putting out wrong information.
Right, because there was something about like for example, Nextdoor is one of those neighborhood apps.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, the county over is enforcing a mask mandate. Okay, and somebody was only informing people that that's what they were enforcing. Well, okay, then here comes the people who are against masks and blah 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 blah. I said, that's fine, but you do you. If you decide you want to be that dumb, that's fine. Or like the folks who are the ones who argue for the mask and against the mask, they just need to stop, do their own damn thing. And the other people, if they want to be stupid, they're taking themselves out. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to sound cool or nothing, but that's the truth. I mean, it makes sense. If you want to be that stupid, that's fine, but I'm not. Me and my household are going to be wearing a mask when we walk out that door.
Yeah.
One way or the other, because I'm trying to play this smart. It's like I said, like some of those, and I hate to say so, some of my family's like this. They're Christians, and they're not like being dumb about it, but they're like, well, God will protect me. Well, God will protect you, but he also gives you common sense too.
He'll only protect you for so much. You can't be protected against diseases and illnesses that you can't do anything besides, like, nothing can do it. Nothing can cure that. That has to be actual cure with by a doctor versus, oh, Jesus will cure it. No, can't do the impossible.
I mean, God can, I will say, okay, God can perform miracles. Okay, there's been no doubt about that. But the thing is like they said, God put doctors on this earth too for a reason. They didn't just up and automatically be like, some of them I know probably just up and like, oh, I want to become a doctor. But, there's good and evil in this world. But what I'm getting at is, God gave us the common sense that sometimes we're supposed to listen to our authority figures, even that says it in the Bible, as long as it doesn't contradict God's laws. That's just the truth. Can you still hear me?
I can still hear you.
Okay.
I just kind of don't talk much when religious talk is going on. No offense. I'm not a religious person, so I don't really understand all the religious hype that goes on.
Well, for me, it's not being religious. It's more being a child of God. I don't really associate myself with a specific religion, because the fact is that there's so many bad ones. There's so much just crap going around about this and that or whatever. And to be honest, I don't want to affiliate. I only affiliate myself as being a Christian, and that's as far as I go with it.
I don't do that no more. I used to be a Christian, then I said fuck it.
No, we're not all perfect. We're not meant to be.
Nope.
We all screw up. God knows it. I mean, and you don't expect us to be perfect, so.
Well, it's impossible to be perfect, so.
It is very impossible to be perfect because we're born we're born in sin, so.
Well, we're born with defects.
Yes, exactly. It's just us striving to be Christ-like. And what a lot of people don't seem to understand also is that of course the only perfect person that ever walked this earth was Jesus Christ. But there was another reason. Another thing. Dang it, mine just went blank.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm here. Why would you ask me for rails? You're down in the... Oh, that's right. Have you been out and seen what Jimmy's done?
Not recently, no.
Oh my god, you got to see what he did down there. That mine shaft we found.
So are you guys on as well, or?
I'm still on the server.
I'm waiting on this stupid computer to do what it wants. I'm still getting a loading thing.
I'm not sure
I
where
guess
that Doc went.
Yeah, I'm guessing he left.
I'm assuming. Because I know Reed's streaming here soon. I would say he is anyway by now. If he's not streaming, he's getting ready to.
Getting on just to give you that. Do that yourself. Yeah, Jimmy's asking for rails, and I'm like, go check my room, go check the chest. I don't care if you take rails.
If there is any.
Well, I took some up out of the mine shaft. More than likely. And I put them in chests or so at either my hotel or down in the underground chest. Down in the mine shaft, so. And plus, there's a whole bunch of rails there. You should just go take all them up. because I believe there's more tunnels that I haven't explored in that area in general. Oh Lord Jesus.
What?
He's asking for the coordinates for the hotel. Chisnick, what is it?
Sounds like he's lost.
No. He's okay. The mine, you know where we have our village at, right?
Yeah.
Okay. If you go out of the channel from where my hotel is at the bottom, go all the way out and then go all the way out to the ocean where you can see the ice. And take a left. It's down a little ways away from there, just not far.
Okay.
So he's over there, and we're still, you and me and Nick are still located near the village.
Huh.
So of course he didn't know exactly where that's at all the time. He's only been there a few. No, that's not. Oh wow. Oh yeah, that's right. I have my access to my brother's.
That's some pipe oil.
Wait, what the fudge? Where's... I wrote down the coordinates. Sorry. That... Who's vaping? I hear vaping.
Definitely not me, 'cause I don't vape, so.
I know it's not you.
As long as you know.
Is that you? That's not you, Carl. I know that.
What?
You don't vape, do you?
Yes, I do.
I can't remember if you did or not. My bad. Well, I guess I could say it's better than smoking cigarettes.
That it is.
What is with the lava?
Incinerator.
Oh,
Literally, you
Okay.
throw whatever you don't want anymore in there.
Yeah, like all that excess dig cobblestone everybody seems to get.
Oh, I love my cobblestone. It's more or less it's the gravel and crap.
yeah.
For God's sakes, are you gonna respond at all?
No.
It finally loaded in, and finally is able to get the server thing in, and now it's not that. It's add like shit. Really?
You don't mind if I take some of these magic items, do you?
No, not at all.
Okay.
I didn't find all of them. I didn't even know that one you have in your hands is a magical item. I just found it. I have 3 on me right now. 3 or 4. I got 4.
Wait.
Touch the waystone here.
I did.
Okay. Any other one you find, you can just work all around to them. So.
Yeah.
Every major village, there's a waypoint, which is nice. I don't get killed by the illagers.
I had to close the damn thing to pull it down.
Gotta find more bunny shoes to rest you guys.
It's awfully warm. I can't figure out what I did with all the digging coordinates that were down for my test. Lists and stuff. Oh yeah, I found it funny. Jimmy's just been trying to get Casey, his daughter, to Mike test. He messaged me and he asked me, he says, "Can you TP her to where you're at?" I'm like, "Dude, I don't have OP." I was like, I don't have that in here. I don't want it really. I said I can go to where where Spawn is and go get her. But for some reason, she'll come in, she'll be in for like a few minutes, or maybe not even that, and then it'll kick her back out.
That's weird.
Yeah, it is. And I told him, I said, I don't know what's up with that. I said, it sounds like that might be their internet.
Yeah, they'll
Yes,
get
I mean-
some kind of error if it's there, but if they're not getting any error and it's just literally booting them, I'm not too sure what that could be on top of my head. If it's just literally booting them out with no reason.
Right. And for some reason, also, I had to make a report of Mojang because at Spawn, or there's a big area around the Spawn area that you can't place block at all. Like, it makes no sense. You know, like, you go to a spot and you go to the Spawn area and then make this huge, you know, make it like a survival house that case when they spawn in, they're not spawning in like in the middle of the night and get killed.
That also could be part of the base spawn protection that's on the server.
Yeah, but it's just around the Spawn area.
It's,
I mean, like,
it's made
like a few blocks.
it's made to
like,
protect the
maybe
spawn though. That's why it's the idea behind it. Like,
It's like encompassing the whole darn island with a daggum house and being like, okay, this is it.
well, the spawn protection, it covers a certain block distance around spawn, so
That's not
nothing will
that far.
happen to it.
Like 10.
Most time it's about 16.
Because I know 10 blocks. I mean, maybe not even 10 blocks from Spawn is where I built a little survival house. So that when somebody comes in, they can go in and there and stay safe during the nighttime, especially since it's hard.
Where is? Wait.
I'm gonna try to get in here in a minute. I mean,
Yep.
I'm gonna go into Minecraft itself and go to the coordinates and give him the coordinates, so he'll just go get them himself. I don't staying. Now, I did say I had to have 4,096 gigs of RAM to run it, but I think 3 something should do it, right?
Yeah, so I think that's what he put on his. I found another pair of bunny shoes.
I gotta schedule a disk cleanup and a disk defrag on this thing to happen ever so often. I mean, I thought I had it set up. I'm gonna have to go back in and check and see if I'm having issues with that. Because, I mean, I know my memory ain't darn full. Got too many digging gigs to freaking fill up. I would have to download like probably every game that I have saved back on Steam and freaking dig 'em Epic Games in order to fill that up. Wait a minute. That's right. New free games on Epic is out now.
Yep. Every Thursday.
I'll check it.
Have you seen any cows anywhere?
I did one village. Do you need leather?
It's okay, I found a bunch of cows. Yes, I need to kill them.
Okay, I got some leather that I found in the village here. But there's no waypoint in here. That sucks. Jeez, man, you see where I've been. Bits of lava here and there. This time. Well, since there's nothing in this village.
I don't know. You know, it's weird sometimes. I feel like I get this guilty feeling if I don't stay in and do something for a certain amount of time or whatever. But I don't like. I stick to my guns when it comes to my. It's like what I. But then I feel bad when God. You kidding me? Just let it program. Come on. Do you get what I'm talking about, Mike?
I kind of feel what you're talking about, but I heard
It's
like bits and pieces, and I'm like, I am not following any of that right now because I have no idea what you're referencing.
Okay. I've had this problem for a very long time that I feel obligated to do things. Like, if I don't do them, I feel guilty that, you know, like.
Okay, how many people are on the server?
Just me and you.
What are you doing?
Are you extremely laggy?
Yes.
Ah, it's weird because I am nowhere near you. All I'm doing is
nowhere.
running around.
Like, I'll right-click on a furnace and it won't pop up.
That's weird.
Yeah, that's super slack. Oh wait. But you understand what I'm saying, Mike?
Yeah, I have an idea now what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why I still, even with the I don't give a shit attitude, I still get that feeling like I feel bad, like somebody don't be mad at me or something. Where is my boat? Like, guess that I've had folks do that and guilt me into.
I've used to have people try to guilt me into doing stuff, but it didn't last very long.
No, I mean, if it's in a joke, I'm okay with that. That's, you know, like between, of course, husband and wives. You know, honey, I really want that. I really want that milkshake. You'll get it for me because you love me, right? You know, that type of thing is okay, but that other flat out, well, if you don't do this, you know, and then, of course, malicious intent behind it, then no, that's not.
Well, for me, if Hannah ever came up to me, which she's never done, but if she's like, if you love me, you'll buy this for me, right? Kind of idea. I look at her as like, buy it yourself. You got money. I don't like that kind of behavior of people saying that. Oh, I'll get my husband or boyfriend to buy for me because he has money. He loves me. Look, no. If you want it, you get it yourself. I don't give a shit. It's how my family was raised that way. We don't spoil other people very often.
My husband spoils me, and he's the only one that's ever done it. My first husband, not spoiled me as in bad spoil, but you know what I deserve to have.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You know, that's what I mean. I mean, I can't eat. I can't see nobody like some of those, excuse me, spoiled ass bitches out there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that act like that their man's got to buy them every fucking thing on the planet. No, I'm not like. But you know, it's nice every once in a while that when I mention something that I would like to really have, you know, have, you know, somebody get it for me.
Server's lagging real bad right now.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
It's like I can't keep up.
Oh, there we go. So they had about.
I found a weird half portal.
Wait.
Oh,
what is-
yes, that's, yeah, keep track of that. That's from the new Nether update.
Yeah. I know you can repair it, so.
Where are you? How do I know which direction you're in?
Well, I am north. It's the best way to describe where I am.
North.
Because
Oh my.
I wish I could
Is there?
send you my coordinates, but I can't. So where is Spawn?
Ooh.
This is where.
Okay,
I
did you
was.
take the horse, or?
Nope. That's Doc's horse anyway. I left it there.
Alright, is there a waypoint over where you're at?
I wish. I haven't found one yet. The last town didn't have one. But if you leave of the house and go directly west, you'll come to a village, and it has a waypoint in there.
Oh, really? How?
And then from there you go north. Like
Swear to
almost
God.
directly north.
Oh, so
Some-
wait, you said the nearest village?
Is as soon as you leave, you head west on the map. It's almost directly west from the entrance.
Okay, but you're north of that village.
I'm more or less directly north of that village. You'll come to another village afterwards, and then shortly afterwards you'll find me.
Alright.
But I'm gonna waypoint this, so I have it. I'm gonna figure out how to do it on mine.
Dadgummit.
There we go. set up as my waypoint for my nether door.
What?
I have my way. I made a waypoint for myself.
Man,
It's quite the ways up there.
Okay, what's the waypoint near that village?
Like for teleporting to?
Yeah.
You can only teleport to ones that you discovered, unless you can teleport to
Yeah.
all of them that I've discovered.
Yeah, I
That'd be
know.
awesome, but
No, I mean for the village that you said you were north of.
there's no waypoint to that village.
Yes, there is.
I went and scoured through that place. And I didn't find any waypoint shrines.
I found it.
In the second village or the first village?
The first village.
Yeah, the first village has one. The second one doesn't. The one north of it doesn't have a waypoint. 'Cause I just was there trying to find it. I'm gonna head back to that village here anyway. I got my map.
Yeah,
thing.
and Merzortron.
ow.
Go this way. Stop teleporting away, Enderman. I just need your... I need to kill you.
So basically, you went out in the direction of snow.
Yeah.
Canadian.
Yeah, and?
I hope that he doesn't.
All right, how far did you go?
I'm gonna send a picture of it, of how far I am on Discord here in a second. You'll see exactly how far up I am.
You said north of the village, right?
Either or, yeah.
What?
Of either village. I'm still north of either village. So there's two. So, here it is.
Oh wait, was one to the west of the other?
One, here, I just sent the map on there.
Where?
On Discord, on the voice chat.
Voice trap text.
Oh,
I'm way up there.
I see.
And I'm working my way back down. But that's how far up I am.
I see pumpkins.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm coming up on the second village.
Instead of taking enough damage. There you are, come on. Why are you dead yet? There you are. Bitch. Take that. Give me your shards.
Be right back.
Okay.
Oh, did you kick me?
Nope. I just seen you randomly laugh.
It says an existing connection was forcibly closed by the remote host.
That would probably be the server itself.
Well, I guess I'm done then.
It's not like you join back in.
Well, it probably will, but it'll probably kick me out after a little bit, and it's lagging so much.
And the lag, I don't know why. Unless there's a lot of traffic going on with the game right now for other people's servers. That's fine. If it doesn't work, I'll shut down the server and let it take a break for a bit. Because I'd run the server manually if I could, but it's hard to run it, stream, and play at the same time.
It says loading terrain.
Well, that's a positive sign. I see you.
You see me?
I see you. So when you're loaded in, I'll be right behind you.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm not doing anything, I'm just standing there.
Okay, but why behind me?
Because that's the direction I was coming in, you're facing the other direction.
Oh, it's back up.
Yeah, I can see you moving. Here. Equip those.
Why?
They give you higher jumping and no fall damage.
Alright.
And if you don't, you already have one glove on. Both of those. Oh, I can't. I only have one.
Wait, hold on. So where do I put them?
Hit the little star next to your
Yeah.
avatar and scroll the thing all the way down to the bottom. With the little scroll bar.
You can scroll on that. I didn't realize that.
And then it goes in your foot slot.
Okay.
And you already have
Oh,
a glove
I
on.
have
already?
enough.
You already have a glove on?
Yeah.
Okay. I have one that increases damage.
Mine increases knockback.
Do you want knockback or damage?
You can have multiple gloves.
I'm only allowed to have one of the same type. So see if you can equip that on your other slot.
Okay.
Because if you can put both on, at least you'll have the higher knockback and more damage.
Yeah.
There you
There
go.
we go.
Yeah, I can't put the same one on both hands. Which sucks. So this is the second village that doesn't have a waypoint. For some reason. I can get one to put here, but I have to go all the way back to get it. And at 447.1 meters away is the door.
We need a bed.
There's a couple in the town.
Yeah. Oh, that's being slept in. Hi.
Nope. Found an empty bed.
You found one?
Yeah. There you go.
There we go.
Well, I was in the house, now I'm outside the house.
Where'd you get the scarf?
I found it in the dungeon, or the one of the monster spawner areas I found.
Ah.
Did you get the other necklace?
I've got a necklace, yeah.
Okay. Because I put one in one of the chests. I wasn't sure if that's what you grabbed or not.
The necklace I have, it says has a chance to damage attackers.
Yep. That's the one I had in there. I'm just stealing some of these beds.
Mmm, candles and wax. And honey bread.
There's a chest next to the house as well where the bees are, some empty bottles.
What?
Outside the house next to the tree.
Ah,
There's bottles.
yeah. Of course, it's not a good idea to steal beds from villages.
Ah, I do it anyway. As long as no one's been sleeping in them, I take them.
Yeah, that's the problem. You don't. How do you know if someone's been sleeping in them or not?
Well, I was already there at nighttime.
Well, they get up in the morning.
Yeah, but if I'm there at night trying to get a bed myself, I know which ones have a bed, which ones don't.
By the way, you know that other server, Mike?
Which
The
one?
other mod pack?
Yeah, that one's still up.
The villagers don't have beds. They sleep on cots.
That may be the mod pack then.
Yeah, because when I was like, I went into the houses. I'm like, there's no beds in. And then I noticed that there was a villager just kind of like, it's kind of like they pulled the cot out and went to sleep on the floor wherever they could in some of the buildings. I'm like, oh, okay, well, that works, I guess.
Have you explored this cave yet?
Probably not. I haven't explored any caves.
Mm. And how did you find the stuff that you have?
I found it in the cave that Doc made at the house. Down there in the tunnels, there was 2 monster spawners that I've discovered. The boots I got from one of the villager chests.
Ooh,
Is
lava.
that a random
Wonderful.
igloo? Or is that supposed to be a bone? No, that's a random igloo. Oh, what's this? Random trapdoor?
What'd you find?
Oh. What is... I don't know what I discovered.
Where are you?
I'm gonna head back out.
What?
And I went south of that village. As
Yeah.
if I was going back to the first village. And I went like, hey, a random
Glue.
igloo. And then I took out the carpet. And after I took out all the carpet, I realized there was a trapdoor.
Hello? Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you, Doc.
Yes. Okay, I'm not seeing the igloo. Wait, no, I see the igloo.
I don't see you.
What is that red line on your map, Mikey?
The little red line, that's the steps I've taken.
How are you marking that?
It automatically does, and then it gets rid of them.
Oh.
I'm quite the way south there, Ron.
Wait, are you seeing each other on the map?
No, but I roughly know where he is.
Yeah, I'm right in front of you.
That he is.
I don't see you.
You don't see me?
I don't
Press
see
M,
you.
man.
There we go.
Looking-
Now I see you.
I was supposed to say, is he John Cena?
It might have been.
You couldn't
Oh.
see him.
Now this is interesting.
I know.
By the way,
Christ.
Caleb, you don't have a helmet on.
Yes, I do.
It's just not showing right now.
No, okay.
The server is struggling.
That bad, huh? So,
Yeah.
I think it's telling you can switch a zombie villager and a villager.
Mm.
Because that is a zombie villager, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, and that's a normal villager. Yeah, I got apples, and I got a golden apple.
I know you used to need a golden apple. Not sure if you still do.
I'll eat them. But with how rare they are, it's
What
better to-
exactly is it trying to say here?
You can turn a villager into a zombie villager, and you can turn a zombie villager into a villager.
Send help.
Except you can't. You can't turn a villager into a zombie villager. A zombie can.
Exactly. But it's just saying that you can do either. It can go either way. One, it can become a villager. You can make it a villager, or it can become a zombie villager.
Random black pigs.
Demon pigs?
Oh,
They're
Mike.
just color black.
Demon pigs.
Mike, I got
Did you
good
look at
news.
the eyes?
What's your good news?
Nick got his car back finally.
Finally.
Yes, he was supposed to get it back Monday, but he got it back today. The only downside is that his dad had to go take the car to get another battery. They said apparently they said because they jumped it off at the shop, got it back to the house, but by the time it got back to the house,
It was dead again?
yeah, and they know it wasn't the alternator because the alternator was holding good charge, so it was the battery.
Yeah, it's cheaper to buy it and have it installed yourself than have the dealership install it. To charge your premium.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Well, I'm gonna disappear
Hey, the battery
now.
we got
Beat his
for
life.
it was $60. Just for the battery.
Well, have fun.
67.
Where's he going?
Reed's live, so he's going to moderate his
Yeah.
live stream.
Week 2, the statues strike back. Yeah, that like a couple weeks ago I saw a post, and that's another really thing. It was like I said, I stay away from social media. I try to. They had taken down a angel statue in a cemetery overlooking Confederate soldiers' graves in the middle of the night.
Who, the
I'm like,
government or
what is-
random people?
Somewhere up north, somewhere up in New England area, somewhere up there like Virginia. I know it's like Virginia or somewhere up in that area. And it's
Okay.
kind of like, what does that have to do with anything? That doesn't have to. It's ridiculous. They're taking down statues. They were trying to petition to have the one taken down in the square down here, and none of us in this town are putting up with that shit.
Imagine.
You don't like it? You don't like the statue? Move to another county. Move to another city. You don't have to fucking live here.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to look at it? That's fine. But you're not going to sit there and insult and try to bury the past. It happened. We're trying to move past it, but y'all idiots keep bringing it back up. It's over 100 years old. Get over it. Although
And
racism still happens, it
people
still happens.
are always going to bring up stuff again, over and over again.
Yep.
It's always been happening, and it has never stopped. Because, like, there's songs that come out in, like, let's say in the 70s, and people are hearing it now, and that is so offensive and whatnot. And it's like, the song is older than you are.
Uh-huh.
Like, just because the song is older than you, and now you take offense to it because, whatever.
Okay, for example, there was a black and white, or there was a cartoon made, Walt Disney cartoon made back in the day, it was a movie actually, and it depicted black people and stuff, but it depicted them back in when slavery was around.
Yeah.
They've taken offense to Uncle Ben's rice. They've taken offense to Aunt Jemima. They've taken, there's some Indian kids that took offense to Mahatma Rice company, their little guy that was on it. And I'm like, the fuck? Y'all are gonna sit here and complain about shit that's been here for like, I don't know how many years, but yet they got a white guy on the Quaker Oats box, and what, should we be offended too?
That's what it seems to be like.
I'm
It's
offended.
like, y'all,
That implies that white people are all cowards. Or all
I mean-
pacifists.
well, I don't know what the Quaker, what they, the whole thing about that is. I just know that it's just getting to the point where it's getting ridiculous, and everybody's bitching about this or that or whatever. This offends me. Well, shut up, snowflakes.
It's gonna get to
I get offended by a lot of damn shit, but I don't sit here and go.
it's gonna be to the point where, like, everything is gonna be either usually no people on anything, just pictures of the item, like of the food or whatever. And that's how it's gonna be.
It's not that I don't disagree with like the whole. Okay, for example, when I saw the whole thing about Black Lives Matter, it does matter. It does matter because Black lives do matter right now because of what's currently going on. I'm not against movements and protests and stuff like that. Stuff that is important needs to be spoke out on.
But yes,
like
that's the whole
pedophilia
point.
definitely is another subject. But the thing is that when you can get to the point where it becomes too much of a bitch fest for people to get an excuse to complain about things, it's like, know what, fuck you. I don't want to hear no more because you're trying to shove stupid shit down my throat. Or like with the whole coronavirus type thing, when like I was talking about next door, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
There was a person on there that was saying, okay, number one is against Nextdoor's policies for you to spread conspiracy theories on this app. And somebody just kept going on. We're like, dude, we don't want to hear the conspiracy theories, okay? We understand there may be something the government might be doing. I don't deny that. There has been proven
The government's
things-
always doing something.
Yep.
Exactly. But you saying this and this and this and this about... Okay, of course, I'm not going to be... Okay, I believe in vaccines, okay? I am all about vaccines. But I'm not going to be the first in line to get a COVID vaccine because I don't believe... No, you need to at least be testing that for a good year or so
Yeah.
before you decide to start giving that out. I'm not going to sit there and put something in my body like that.
I seen
Oh,
someone on
gosh.
TikTok about that just a little while ago, pretty much saying, I think they were joking, like, I wouldn't put it past it, but I think they were joking with it, but they said that that the vaccine, once it becomes available, it's mandatory that everyone has to take it. If you do not take it, you could be fined and thrown in jail. If employers find out, if you tell your employer that you're not taking it right away or not taking it, they are legally allowed to fire you. The government itself is not responsible for any side effects. The science team that came up with the vaccine is not liable for any effects. And the way they determined at the end of it, he was saying like pretty much that you're mandatory to take the vaccine that has not been thoroughly tested. If we do not take it, we can be put in jail, fined, and lose our jobs for taking a vaccine that could do far more damage.
Well, to the government, we're basically guinea pigs. That if it works for us, okay, then all the rich people are going to get it. You know, Trump and all of them in the Senate and
But
all
he's
this
making
shit,
it
the government,
mandatory to
billionaires,
everybody.
and it's bullshit. It's bullshit. They can kiss my ass. Set my ass, lock my ass up. I'm not getting that shit in my body till I know it's been thoroughly tested. And you're not testing it on my ass. I'm not your damn guinea pig.
Yeah, it takes like 5 or so years for it to be thoroughly tested.
Right. And like that guy said though, the argument is that, you know, he was like, well, you're all going to probably the first ones to go and get in line to get that vaccine. It's like, no, there's going to be, and I agreed with one person said, no, I'm not going to get the vaccine when it first comes out. She says, I'm all about vaccine. But I'm not going to sat there and let them inject something into my body that hasn't been thoroughly tested. You know, I mean, it's just too much shit on the internet that I'm so glad that the only people that I interact with, I don't have that problem with, you know, certain subjects. Like, flat out, if there's a slight discussion about Trump, I'm fine with it. But right now, Trump no longer has my support at all.
Why?
After this whole COVID bullshit that he called it either a hoax or it was false information until it became to light that it was actually real, it didn't respond in enough time to save lives. We still have people dying every fucking day because wait a minute.
We legitimately shut down the economy like a couple days after the first case in the United States.
No, we didn't. We knew about this virus back in November. The Dacom country did not shut its borders until at least March. So there was already cases that were coming in that had already been here.
Most places didn't shut down their borders until like March or April, because even around here, they didn't shut down their borders. Like between the provinces here, which is the same idea between like countries to you guys.
China tried to hide the fact that they had the damn virus going on around there. Our people and other people from other countries were going over there and then bringing it back home.
Yeah, well, China had it for quite a while before it was announced everywhere else.
But I don't get how that's Trump's fault.
It's the spread of the virus is not Trump's fault. What I'm saying is his response to it is his fault. His thinking it was a joke or a hoax, because you can go back and research all this stuff that I'm telling you and look it up and see that he has been stupid about it. Yeah, at first it was like, okay, I was all behind him, but then also there was an article I read a couple of days ago that he was allowing drilling to go on at the national, hold on, I will pull it up. Because when I read that, I was like, I'm done. I don't want no association with no damn political party after this shit. I'm done with it. Because I'm tired of stressing about it. Oil and gas development already is harming dozens of national park sites around, and now he's going to allow people to go in and drill for oil and gas in our national parks. We're already destroying Mother Nature as it is. Why do we need to do it anymore?
What? Where's that article from?
There's a couple of places it's from. The New York Times is one of them. The Guardian. No, The Guardian is not one. Excuse me, that one's an old one. New York Times is an old one. Hold on. Where's that new one? No, that's not the one I was looking for. Hold on.
Another town without
Trump finally-
wisdom.
Trump finalizes plan to allow drilling on an Arctic National Wildlife Refuge's coastal plain.
Where's that article from?
Wildlife refuge. If you go and do drilling in there, you will start killing every animal there. Because they don't give a shit about the wildlife. They just want what they can get out of the fucking ground. And that's where I said, I'm done with Trump. I don't want a fucking thing to do with him. I don't even want to even think about it. Because there's no reason to allow that to happen. We have enough resources on this planet to last, for a certain amount of time. But still, come on. This is animals we're talking about. They can't fend for themselves. I'm gonna let that subject rest, but that irritated me.
What website
Yeah,
is that on?
The Washington Post. Yeah, the Washington Post posts an article. The New York Times, ABC News. Yeah. Am I right? Yeah, I'm making sure it was 4 days ago that it was. Yep. I'm sorry to be ranting, but that just bothers me really bad. It's just like I said, since the beef.
Here's the thing. We know that a lot of media have lied about Trump in the past.
Yeah.
So, my question is, are you certain it's true? Because they could be lying.
Me, I do a lot of research before I, come to a conclusion like that. I get mine from different sources and then kind of piece it together before I make a decision on things, because I know CNN lies. Fucking Fox News is daggum false, fake news. I've heard the Washington Post has done that before, but I mean, it's more than one site stating the same exact thing over and over again. And then I also think I believe I heard it on the news also, because I don't our local news is not that type to be spreading that false garbage. Okay, I'm gonna work in. Oh, I'm trying to get in there. My computer's just acting like an idiot.
That's okay.
That's why, like, half the time, if I watch the news, I'll watch it with my husband to get, like, the weather and the good news part. But the shootings and stuff, it's bad, but I don't want to watch it unless, like, making sure it's not something that happened local within my county or the county over or whatever. But all this other junk, I'm just like, I don't care. I don't care. I do care, but I don't, if you get my drift. I just don't want to see and hear about it every daggum day, all day. It's kind of like when they did the whole thing with 9/11. For 3 days straight, it was nothing but coverage of 9/11. During that time, I know, it was a big deal. But it was to the point where it's like, okay, I was getting so angry with it that I at least got slapped, torn, drunk because of it.
And the news likes to, once they see something, and they need to run with it.
Oh yeah, it's hard-hitting sort of stuff.
Exactly.
They-
That's what drives the views, right? And all they care about is the views that they get. So people who are watching it, that's all they care about. So they'll hit things that drive views. So if it's a major topic, they'll talk about anything and everything about that topic. Whether it's true or not always, that's depending on the sources they get it from. And whether they view it as legitimate or
I'll
not.
be right back.
Now I get the message saying read streaming. He's just in the chat anyway, he's not. Oh, he was in there, now he's playing Fall Guys. Oh lord. I'm the one that falls to the game, not Fall Guys.
Dang it, why can't
That's what I remember what I was about to say. Sorry. Like there was this article I read that there was a gentleman who had invented a cigarette filter that actually was much safer for people than the one that they were currently using. This is back in the 80s. Well, of course they didn't go with that plan. Because, of course, they're trying to get as many people as they could possible addicted to cigarettes. That way they kept buying them.
Yeah.
So it was like, so you find it okay to sit there and get people super addicted, is super sick, and possibly lung cancer. I mean, no, smoking in general, yeah, it's not really good for you, but, like straight tobacco itself, in general is not, it's better, but not much better. If you catch my drift.
Yeah.
You and me, and I'm not sure if Rodney's ever smoked. Have you?
No.
Good thing. Don't. Never. No. You don't want to start something like that because it can take a massive toll on your health. I can't sing like I used to 20 years ago. Mike?
Yeah?
Jimmy wanted to know if he could, if you could make it where he could fly only for construction purposes.
For that, I'd have to make him OP. That's the only way to make him fly.
Okay. Because he can just do that in survival, and then you can go back and turn it off, I guess. Because I wouldn't.
Like, in the end, I don't care who becomes OP in that server, because I'm not actively Hunter all the time, so.
Me and Nick don't want OP because we want to do things. We want to do things legit way. I mean, he wants to do. Jimmy's wanting to do it legit. He just, I can understand that structure he's building is like he.
Yeah, if I could just like grant ability to fly, it'd be one thing.
I wish that you could do that because I know that you could do that like in console version of just being able to fly even if you're in survival.
Yeah.
And just disable you from getting, like your achievement.
I haven't seen of it doing it in the PC one.
So what do you want me to tell him?
Tell him that the only way I can do it off the top of my head that I know of is to put him as OP. If he wants to be that for a bit, I can let him be that for 24 hours. But that will give him access to being creative. Like he can just fly around, build his structure. That message sent. It's well back.
I'm sorry, Rodney. I'm not usually this uptight.
That's
Not
fine.
usually.
No, I'm not. I'm not usually uptight. It's just I've had a lot of I'm sometimes that kind of person who I have a tendency to keep things in to the point where it's kind of like I've got to complain to somebody. I've got to rant. I can't. Everybody's got to be able to have that, because if not, I'd just be a freaking mess.
I don't rant to anybody anymore.
Oh, you can always come rant my way, dude. I'm cool with it. Everybody's got to have somebody to talk to.
I talk to myself.
Now,
I'm
that's
weird
not
that
true.
way. I can actually, I can have a quite in-depth conversation with myself and be fine.
Yeah, that's how I am.
I've been doing it for so long, I'm just so used to only coming to myself. I'm also used to my friends from down home, if you, like, they give, or they give, but they don't take back. Like, if someone else has an issue that's not them, they don't care.
That's ridiculous.
That was half the
I'm-
people
I'm-
down where I was from. Family was the same
Well,
way.
For me, it's more for me is okay. I've been basically the the involuntary counselor when it has been coming to like my friends,
Same here.
especially like my siblings, my sister, and my and people in general. And I don't mind it, I mean, you need advice or you need somebody to rant to. I know you gotta have that because you gotta have an outlet. If not, it's gonna be, it'll start taking a toll on your health and relationships around you, and that's not good. That's not healthy. I'm a big advocate for mental health, basically because I've had that problem most of my life. Oh yeah, Jimmy said that'll work if you give him a pay for 24 hours. But yeah, I mean, I don't want to see anybody suffer like I've had. I've been in a mental hospital twice over suicide.
I've only been in the hospital for surgeries.
I've been doing mental health. I've been in a mental health place. First time was for 72 hours. The second time was for a week. And it was at the end of my first marriage, and my boyfriend at the time just being shit, and just other garbage. I'm just gonna go into all of it, but I'm a big advocate that you need somebody to talk to all the time, because like he tried to cut my ties with my kids, and I wasn't having it. But then it's like I was in that vulnerable state of, I wanted to be with somebody, and I kept putting up with his shit, which has partially turned me into the person I am today. I don't put up with abusive, controlling behavior.
Well, and you shouldn't either, so.
I was a big doormat for a very long time. A very long time.
I was until my brother stepped in.
Yeah. I mean, it takes like also like the whole thing about not needing a boyfriend came from one of my good friends. She's like, you don't need a guy, because ever since I was a teenager, I always thought I had to be with somebody. Yeah, I'm with somebody now, but I'm also married. I'm also my second marriage. But there was a good bit of time that I didn't actively seek out anybody. It may have been it might have been probably about 5 months, but.
All right. Yeah, I'm thinking the server needs to take a break.
Yeah, I was going to the other server to make Jimmy OP. So I had to log into this one anyway, so.
Well, I'm trying to get in.
It said that you joined at one point.
Yeah,
There's two
it's
people in there. But it's
lagging
lagging
so very much.
It's bad.
Yeah.
I don't know if it should be because of the map size, because I filled out a whole bunch of the map. but like it's just lagging too hard. No, that one. This one.
Okay, I'm guessing you just shut it off?
I didn't even turn the server off yet. I just hopped out.
Oh, because I
Okay.
got kicked.
Oh, that's weird. I didn't close anything down for it.
Is it still saying joining world on my end? Ugh. I've been doing this shit for like
It's
200
there. It
hours.
just says no one's in right now. It's still up. It's gonna shut down in
Yes.
another minute and a half.
I don't know what's going on.
Here, I'll stop it for now. Give it a minute, a break. Alright, do I even have OP? There. Yeah, if I happen to forget to take it off of him, then he's fine.
Hmm. Oh, okay. Y'all still there?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's right. I forgot to tell you. The battery for the car is not gonna. He's not gonna have to. His dad's not have to pay money out for it because apparently the battery had a warranty.
Oh, even better.
Yeah, it's way better.
That'll
'Cause-
save him more money.
Yeah.
Now, is the installation still free for that, or is it just the battery, physical battery itself that's free?
I don't know. I think it's just the battery because he
Okay.
went to Napa. He shops at Napa. For God's sakes, why shop at the most expensive damn parts store on the planet?
To each their own.
Even I don't shop at Napa. My dad, and my uncles and all them, we either go to AutoZone, we go to O'Reilly's, or we go to Advance. Those are the only three you'll go to. I don't go nowhere else.
I don't get parts. If I order my parts, they're online.
Do you use Rock Auto?
No. If I'm gonna buy stuff, it'll be like small stuff that I can get off Amazon.
Rock Auto is pretty good though. That's-
Yeah, but it's a US only site.
oh,
And I also don't buy like all kinds of parts. I only buy like cosmetic stuff.
oh,
Stuff I can literally just throw onto it or whatever. Or like car mats. A new audio player with a nice screen on it or something like that.
yeah. I know how to replace certain car. I think every person on this thing, I think everybody needs to know how to change a tire.
Yes, that's true.
That's a definite thing. Checking your oil, checking your fluids, it's a definite another. I think that should be mandatory before you dig and get a vehicle. You better know how to do those, because you stuck out in the middle of nowhere. Say you're driving through Arizona, you're on the side of the road, and you ain't seen anybody come by for the next couple hours. You better learn to do it yourself when it comes to the tire.
Well,
you know,
I did that once, but I didn't.
To get out there.
For me, I was stuck on the side of the road for about an hour, maybe an hour and a half, because my wiper stopped working, and I didn't have my tools with me to fix it.
Right. That's understandable.
I was
I mean-
madder than a hornet.
Right.
Because
Mad at
I could have
yourself.
fixed it if I had my tools in the back of the trunk like I keep meaning to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I ended up getting towed home at $150
Ooh.
because it was New Year's Eve, so snowstorming. The snow was bad on the road, so it was nice and coming down that day, and he had to drive an hour because he was stationed in the city, and I don't live in the city. I live a half hour away from the city in a small town. So he had to drive all the way to the town where I live, drop off my car, and then drive all the way back.
Mm.
So yeah.
It was like when we went to pick this desk up. I sent you a picture of the desk I had.
Yeah.
I went to pick this desk up. Genius hubby in there. He has a toolbox in the back of his truck,
Mm-hmm.
but not the tools he needs to have in it, like screwdrivers. Stuff.
Yeah. Like I left my my toolkit that I got for Christmas one day in the back of the SUV. Because at that point, fuck it. Leave it in there.
We have a big metal toolbox on the back of ours,
I
for
know.
a pickup.
Yeah.
And
I don't
he
have that,
was,
unfortunately.
I was sitting there thinking, like, because we needed the screwdriver to take, parts of the desk apart. But unfortunately, there's parts now that have wood missing because of the fact that we didn't have the proper tool. We tried to use that tool that Nick had. He had a little screwdriver on that little keychain thing. That was a flat blow. I was like, now we still got to fix this darn thing. Shit. I got all this stuff on here, and I'm gonna have to take a majority of it off, dig and pull the desk out, because I need to actually put me in this plug-in on the wall a little bit more, so it don't damage my cords.
Yeah.
And then I have to be careful of the plug-in. Yeah, I got about probably an inch that I can move it.
Yeah.
Because there's another plug we got where it runs between the desk
Mm-hmm.
that I have, but I need it away from the wall. I gotta attach the top. I gotta attach the top of it to the base, and then I gotta fix the other part of the L shape and put it together. Because these metal pieces are not gonna suffice. I'm gonna have to do that because every time I move this desk, this whole top section's gonna come tumbling down. Not that it's that wobbly. It's pretty, but I do need to bolt it down.
Yeah.
Just to be on the safe side. Because I haven't used the other door. I have two doors that come up and open up. But there's a screw in there? What in the what? No, there's two screws. What the what? Okay then. But I have one whole area that has nothing in it. And I'm afraid to add any more weight to this thing. Like I have little things on here. Like I have my little pop vinyl of Batman. Wind chime that looks like exactly like the one my former mother-in-law used to have. A ring light, couple of packages here and there, my headache meds, you know, the cell phones we have extra that I gotta get rid of. Some of them are actually ones that, like Nick's old S8. I gotta put it up for parts because or somebody can actually, you can turn it on and use it, but the middle of the screen is busted. So, like, the middle of the screen don't work. Like, you can use it below and above, but not in the middle. But since he's got a lock on it,
If he has the
not gonna work
S8, I would even want to just put it in Dex mode and use it that way.
huh?
I was thinking of Dex mode. He needs the charger port to HDMI and USB.
Right.
Therefore, he can use it as a desktop. He can still
Listen,
get his messages. He can still make phone calls and from there, but he's using the phone as a desktop.
well, his dad got him a phone. His dad got him a Samsung S10e. And it was because they moved to, his dad went to another phone company completely. He changed cell phone companies.
Yeah, but the
So
S10e,
it was offered for free, so he got another phone.
If he didn't pay for the S10e, then that's fine. But if he paid for the S10e, that's a ripoff.
Oh no, he didn't pay for it. It came with the plan. But the S8 that he had, this one that I'm speaking of, is the one he used to have. Now he did get another S8, but he got it from my dad because dad when he switched companies. Dad for some reason switched from Metro to Boost, thinking that it was going to work where he is. Hold on. Sorry. Long story short, Mom and Dad moved out of here in December.
Yeah.
They moved to the other side of town, which is over by my sister. Okay, they were having problems getting service out there with Metro. Understandable. But I told them, I said, what you should do is get Wi-Fi. That way you can use Wi-Fi at home, and then when you go into town, you still have Metro, because it was keeping our bill low.
Yeah.
You know, they were paying their end of the bill, we were paying our end. But then they decided, oh, we're going to up and move. We're just going to go to Boost and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, what the? I tried to tell them. They would not listen to me. Soon enough, our bill shot up to 90. Our bill together, my 60 and his 30, went up to $90-something. And I'm like, I tried to tell y'all, well, we'll help you out. That's not the point. I understand you will help pay for the bill, but that's not the point of it. And so they moved to Boost, and then that wasn't even hardly picking up where they're at. And they, okay, like where my sister lives at, they probably live like maybe not even a few miles down the road.
Yeah.
Okay, Boost picks up at my sister's house, but it doesn't pick up where my mom and dad are at.
Jeez.
I know, it's a weird thing. They just need to put more towers out there. But, okay, so
places do.
they're like, so they got, they each got, I'll have to look at it again, but they each got new phones with the new service with Boost. But when they found that out, it was like, okay, we're just going to have to find, they went with Xfinity. Not Xfinity, the same service we had, Charter.
Yeah.
And, now that's, I swear to God, I don't think they did a better job, because, like, I could call my mom all day long when she's at the house.
Yeah.
They have two different phones now. Those phones that came from Boost, Boost is another reason why I hate them, is because, you have to have service for 12 months before we'll unlock it. Well, I'm sorry, but I'm with Metro, and I can have a phone for just a few weeks and have the damn thing unlocked.
They're supposed to unlock it first immediately. As long as your phone is owned by you, they can unlock it. If your phone's paid off, it's unlocked. But if your phone's not paid off yet, then yeah, they don't have to unlock it yet. The phone's not paid
Well,
off.
we don't have. Well, they didn't have a contract. Boost, Metro, and all them down here. They're not your typical contract like Sprint. Sprint is those contract types that you have to have their. You can actually buy your phone through your phone bill, pay the phone bill and your phone off at the same time. They don't have that with Metro and all that. Boost don't have it. And I told that lady at Boost, I said, I'm not mad at you. I said, but I think it's stupid. She said, well, that's not either. It was like, she said something to the extent of it was not legal or wasn't, or whatever. I said, I was about to cuss her out. I was like, you're full of shit, is what I wanted to say to her. I said, because there's no reason to keep a fucking phone locked for a whole entire damn year so you can't take it elsewhere. You know, I mean, Mom and Dad had the service for like a month, you know, and they were like, we can't do anything, we can't get service out there. What the fuck are we supposed to do? Keep the service for a whole entire year and pay for it on top of another? It didn't make any damn sense. I mean, I know there are people out there that will buy it with the service because it's locked to that service. But, like, there's another case, like with my dad, when he was with Sprint. He had an S4, a Galaxy S4. Okay, okay. My dad owes a bill to Sprint, but it's not just him; it's my brother as well. So it's not all on Dad. Secondly, he's had a couple of phones he got through them. The one phone I speak of in particular was paid off completely.
Yeah,
paid off.
If your phone's paid off, they can't lock it.
Okay, they have tried to tell him because he was going to try to get it unlocked and give it to somebody else to help them out. They tried to tell him, well, we can't unlock it, you owe a bill. Bullshit. If the phone is paid for, that has nothing to do with the cell phone service bill. None of it.
Exactly.
I said, you do not have that right to do that. And Dad, Dad's not the controversial type. He's gotten beyond his years with dealing with that. He's not the kind of person who likes to deal with a bunch of controversy and stuff. Plus, it upsets him, and I don't want to see my dad get upset about it. But I sit there and I'm like, this is just ridiculous. Because I've had people try to take advantage of him, and I'm like, no. Like, I've had to tell my dad before. When I got a phone from my dad, it was an E4, Motorola E4. Yeah, it was a Motorola E4, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, on the phone, his old text messages were still there. Okay, but here was the problem. A majority of those text messages was from those sites. You could lose weight if you click on this, or, just other little X, and then I find out also that, like his emails for that matter, it's just full of shit and junk. I'm like, Dad, what are you doing? Well, I signed up for this. I'm like, Dad, stop. First off, you need to stop signing up for all this stuff. I said, because you can be introducing, spyware, malware, and all that into your phone. I said, people can hack into that stuff, and you don't need that. I said, you need to stop doing that. You need to start asking me or one of us about it before you decide to, try to do this or do that or whatever. Because I've seen my mom posting things on Facebook, and I'm like, did you even research the article before you decided you were going to believe what it said?
Or you just share what it said.
Yeah, she was sharing it was something about COVID. And I'm like, just sitting there going, are you really that gullible? Are you really that... I was like, my parents cannot be that damn gullible. I mean, it's just... I can't say ignorance, but... Because, like, when we had a funeral or the week before.
Yeah.
Me and Mom were sitting there talking about the whole mask mandate and stuff or whatever. And, at that point, I actually took mine off at the funeral because I wasn't really worried about it because, first off, I accidentally spilled Dr. Pepper on my mask. And two, it was like, okay, there wasn't anybody there I didn't know. If it, because it was family. It's not like I don't trust in my family's not going to be stupid enough to not, because, they sanitize everything at the church anyway. After, before, after, they're very profuse about it, so I wasn't too worried about that. Point is, the discussion of masks came up, and my mother goes, well, I'll wear it at work because it's required, but when I go out in public, I'm not. I'm like, Mom, really? I was like, you're being stupid about that, right? And, and she just kind of brushed it off, and I'm like, no. I said, you realize that you can bring that stuff home. Because Dad has a little bit of health issues himself. Not saying she's being narcissistic stupid about it. She's just being she's believing half the shit that's being posted on the internet. I'm like, Mom, stop reading the crap. And, if it's true, if you need to confirm it's true, you need to run it through me. That way I'm not, that you're not misled by, say, an article from CNN or something like that. Because be damned if I'm going to believe anything from CNN ever again. Hello?
Hello. Well, I'm still here, I'm just being quiet.
Oh, okay. So I'm like, I just kind of like, whatever. I just kind of threw my hands up at it. I just hope and pray to God yes, God watches after you, like I said. That's why I said what they said earlier, is because the way that my parents' attitude towards it is, it's not being narcissistic stupid. Wow, that should be a new saying. Not being narcissistic stupid or anti-vaxxer stupid. Sorry. But they're just being plain misled by the media and by all that other junk. And I know they mean good by trying to follow up with it and stay with it, but I mean, there's only so far that you go, okay, and that's enough. You're okay. Well, anyway. Would everybody else take off her raid server, or what?
Well, if it looks that way. I know Doc's there because Doc's moderating it. He's in my stream as well. He's just in there in the chat. But yeah, I'm not sure what happened to Rodney. He may have just went away for a second, or he got, or something. Maybe I have no idea. I know he was taking a break because the server is being a piece of crap.
Well, apparently, because it won't let me. It wouldn't let. It was like it said it. I got disconnected from the server.
Yeah, it turned it off.
No. This was before you. I got disconnected, so it was trying to get back in, and it said join well, and then it just stopped. What you gotta do with this coming up and some defragging and shit. Damn. I wish I knew what it was. Some of the stuff that's on Task Manager that I can just up and close down and not, make a major difference.
Yeah, with Task Manager, pretty much half that stuff on there, if not most of it, you need, because it's part of Windows one way or another.
Yeah. I mean, I know there's one thing, once it pops up, I can what it is, but I know for a fact that can't be shut down. It's part of the process, processor. Because there's like 10 or 15 of them, and it's the same. There's a crash manager I know of. Okay, like for example, the host process for Windows services. I know for a fact that's The fuck am I doing with 2 Java platforms open? Microsoft Edge update. There's 2 of them open. What the fuck?
Yeah, I hate Edge, and I can't get rid of it.
That program that they automatically downloaded is just kind of like, what the fuck? I'm never going to use it. Chrome is always going to be the one I go with. But I mean, I know Chrome gathers info, but in the damn process, I don't give a shit. Realtek card reader icon tool. Now, what is that?
Your card reader
Okay.
for SD cards and whatnot.
So long.
Google Crash Handler.
That's for Google.
That stuff for Google. Okay.
I'm not in the mood for chat.
I'm guessing that's the
Yeah.
PC audio. IDT PC
Yeah.
audio.
Better be worth my time.
Windows
Done
Session
here?
Manager.
I'm not sure what that one is.
Why do I have that? Why is that? Why? Okay, this is what I don't. Okay, I got AVG antivirus.
Told them I couldn't have done it. I'm only sorry.
Weird thing is, it shows AVG
Well, fine.
antivirus
But hey,
installer.
be fine.
Now, why would it show the installer if above it says AVG antivirus engine server, software analyzer, external events client module, service
Take care then.
module, emergency update, service antivirus, and then 2 AVG antivirus. What does the installer have to do with it?
The installer has nothing to do with it. It's already installed.
So I can
So
shut
unless
that
it's
down.
installing an update, there should be no reason for the installer to do that.
Okay. But it's like, I don't understand why it was sitting. Wait, the operation cannot. Wait, what?
Then
I
it must
don't-
be doing an
why would-
update. If it's not letting you uninstall it, it's probably because of an update.
The operation. Microsoft Office client virtualization.
Hello there, friend.
Microsoft Windows Live ID service or monitor. Can I shut that down?
Which one is it?
It says Microsoft Windows Live ID service. It says system though. I think I need to shut that down.
I would say I don't think it will let you.
Windows Media Player Network Sharing Service.
Yep, you can shut that down. That's just for music and whatnot.
I don't even. I mean, I use it to like. Excuse me, pirate music. To put on my husband's MP3 player so he can sleep it. So if it's system, it won't let me shut it down, right?
Yeah, it'll probably fight you on it. You can get shut down certain ones, but it'll fight you.
Right.
Definitely fight you.
I'm gonna try. Okay, because I noticed that one's. You can go fuck you. I don't understand that whole concept of why it opens up 2 things. Like it's already taking up a lot, as it is.
Oh, hard to say. Alright, I'm gonna be
What
either.
excuse you?
I want to eat some more food, play some more of this for a bit, and then I'll call it.
Oh, would
What?
you like to play some? Would you like to play some Left 4 Dead 2?
I don't think I have it installed right now. I don't think so, anyway.
How about some Gary's Mod?
I don't know. I'm getting kind of burnt.
Huh?
I'm getting kind of burnt.
Burnt?
Yeah, burnt out.
Oh, burnt out.
Minecraft kills you after a bit.
Oh, so you're not wanting to play it.
Yeah, I have one game there on right now, but I'm not able to continue it. Ugh. Unfortunately. I thought I was gonna get some more food and be able to play, but right now I'm getting tired for no reason. Just take a break. Yeah, I'll call it for that. Ugh. No. 2.5 hours is fine. Alright, stream.
To see if it's
Until
still
next time.
working.
Probably more depending on how
Server.
things go.
I got
See you later.